Good morning. It is the next day and it might rain later. But I'm also going into town. I have to work, so I need here. Well, actually, I should air this out again. Also, put this side back this way. And then it'll air out. I'll sweep it off after I spray in here and just let it air out again. Like spraying that stuff. Like part of it is dirt and part of it is like some mold. This guy, I'm just gonna give like a really light spray to and just let sit out. And I'm just gonna leave it like this. Doors open, bleach sprayed. This is the first sneak peek preview of what it looks like with the 3 pre-made pieces of furniture I have. This toy bench, this little nice old wood cabinet, and then that. Because my thoughts are like, once these are kind of in, and we have a little bit of subfloor and put up brackets for the bed, I feel like this will feel totally like a home. Welcome back. It is another day. It's another day. It's windy, a little bit cloudy, but not too cold. Yesterday it was pretty hot. So I didn't do really anything in the van. Again. It's funny, I feel like I've had this van, I don't feel like I have actually not had this van for an entire month yet at this point in time. And yet I'm still feeling this like urge of like, oh, I'm not going fast enough, I'm not doing all the things, when in reality, like, there's so much other stuff that I'm doing, and there's so much prep that goes into this, and thinking about what the first steps are. There's already a few holes cut in the side of my van. There's already some things that I need to take care of first. And so I've been trying to do those, obviously. But here we are today. I'm allotting myself no more than an hour and a half. And I think that that's plenty of time. Plenty of time. I have 2 main tasks today, right now. And the first one is to clean this. Well, get this trash out of here first, and then clean that. Clean this whole section, because it is the most disgusting. The other day I took this off and kind of just pulled it out a little bit. I couldn't fully pull it off, but I was able to get it up enough that I could get in there and kind of like quickly scrape out like the majority of the dirt. I have not done it to this side. So we'll do that today, and then screw it back in. And then honestly, I do have some soapy water and stuff ready to go if I somehow can get the majority of the floor done. It's really this front section that's the worst, and then there's like little bits on the way back, but most of it is pretty good. And then I want to dust, like wipe down the walls, because I guess that's 2 tasks. No, because the second task is to today put up some kill mat, some noise deadening. And if I could just do that on these big panels right here, and just do like a couple big sheets, because they already come in sheets that are about that size, then I could just have a few of those done and feel ready to go. I could even do like half a sheet in each of those, you know. And then taking the tape off is the finale, in terms of like, I will probably do that when I'm wiping down the walls just with a rag. I probably will use some soapy water and stuff too. So depending on how fast that dries, I will be able to put the kill mat up. But I just having a few pieces up, not A, will just make me feel like we're getting somewhere. And having a clean floor will make me feel like we're getting somewhere. But then I could really focus on like the wheel wells, because there's a lot of crevices back there that I can't get into without really taking the time and like a little paintbrush, you know, and literally just like dusting it out. The other thing I thought about was like a air compressor. Like people have the air, and I could just psh, and all the dust would like, and I would need to take like 3 showers, but that would be so much more helpful than me spending the time to just get, because it's right back there that there's just like a lot of stuff on both sides. So that is a project for Monday. In my head, I'm like, what day is it today? And like, what's my schedule tomorrow? And no, I can't do that because I have to work all day tomorrow. But Monday afternoon, I want to, by the end of Monday, the goal would be to have it all cleaned out. I can't put necessarily kill mat on every surface, especially like not on the floor, and like the wheel wells I can clean, and I would like to do those as soon as possible, but I'm also going to have to prime and paint those because there's exposed metal and I don't want it to rust. So that is going to be like a slightly longer project, but the goal right now by the end of Monday is to have everything cleaned, have some kill mat down, and then be able to like fully be able to start working on priming and stuff like that. If I could do all of that on Tuesday, that would be awesome. That would be super awesome if I could do all of that Tuesday, because then I have to let it dry. Wednesday, my plan would be to just build a bed frame. Although that's my plan, I also feel like a subfloor, once the floor is painted and primed, it might just be easy enough to get all of the insulation and wood down. What, that would take me like a day and a half? I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. We are back. We are back with supplies and a drink, which is also important supplies. Important to just keep me sane during this whole fucking thing. Okay. That heavy sound was me putting down the box of said sound deadening materials. It's not a very big box. Not very big, but it is heavy. I would say it's like, I mean, I can easily, I've actually been kind of using it to weightlift the past couple days. Probably like 30 pounds. Anyways, I've also got my trusty dusty Craftsman. What should I call him? Cody. What's up, man? I gotta get my screws. Excuse me. Coming through. How many do I need on this side? 3, 1. 2. Where's the other one? There we go. 3. Okay. This is going which way? Counterclockwise. Wrong way. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I don't need to think at all. I don't need to think at all right now. Because I'm not dealing with the kill mat. I still need to fucking just clean. I still just need to clean and wipe down the walls. I realize I've never filmed anything in Lowe's yet, but this was the first time I went to Lowe's. I actually felt kind of cool. I knew exactly what I needed and almost exactly where it was, and I found it. I found the right couple of screws and things, and then I also found this, which is a security bit set. And it has some like sort of normal drill bits, but a lot of them are sort of like abnormal ones. Oh shit. Did my car just lock itself while I was inside? What just happened? Maybe? Weird. I'm like, nobody's like outside trying to get in. I'm in my front yard. So weird. But this, super cool, was how much? Today at Lowe's, I spent $29.25 and I earned 27 points, which is exciting. This screw set costs $17.98 and it's the DeWalt 31 piece. So I needed this T40, which is the one, this like bigger star bit, T19, T40. They're sort of like all numbered, which is really helpful. One of the reasons I was actually able to find it was this one. At first I was trying to like look for it individually, and I have had a long day and almost just crashed out. So I found this and it's labeled and I was like, perfect, it's already packaged, ready to go. But I need these to get these off. Oh, that's not a great example. This one, I'm gonna have to probably clean out first because there definitely is dirt in there, but the pieces look like that. And it's like a 3/4 inch. And so the one that I had, like the T20 is just too small. So that's what I need. Cause there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of those. And then I also picked up a couple of these. These are M80 just bolts. I think the 8.8. Yeah, 8.8. And this is what is supposed to go into the hole that's left over by these tie downs. And I just bought a couple of them. They're very cheap, so I figured losing $1.25 is no big deal. And if not, then I have some funky screws that could maybe go somewhere else. But things like this, they definitely have, it's definitely like almost the size, could fit in there, but could also fits right there. But I think that on this slat anyways, I would be using lug nut or cross nuts, whatever, whatever you want to call them. I think they're essentially the same thing. One is just like a cross and one is a different shape on the back. But to actually like secure the bed to that, I don't want to just drill into the metal, and as you saw, they do just slide right in. So not only would I have to worry about like rust shavings or like little metal shavings getting in there and falling down, and then eventual rust down the road, but it wouldn't be as secure. So I'm gonna take some, I want to do all of this so that this weekend I can get those strips in, get all of these in all of the tie downs, so that I can really just start scrubbing and doing like the painting, the like Rust-Oleum like primer and stuff like that. So I cannot wait until I stop kneeling on cardboard on hard metal. I'm very much, where are my scissors? I thought I had my scissors out here. Oh. Man. What did I do with my scissors? Oh man. I hope they're not squished in here. Okay. Oh man, okay. Let's actually bet they're inside. Scissors and paintbrush. So hopefully what we could do is actually clean more of the walls. Speaking of clean walls, I'm gonna see, can I put you guys? No, not yet. Not yet do I have the right surface, but I should just be using my stand. I'm not gonna do that either. What I'm gonna do is just shove you right in there. Okay. Let's see. Where's the drill? Okay, I'm not going crazy, right? Okay. It's right here. I put it up here. Okay. Deep breaths. One thing at a time. I hate these containers. Oh god. And they're so sharp. Oh my god. Take off this one. Hello, how's it going? And put on into gear. Let's see if it will work. Let's try take off this one. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. If this works. You are really in there. Heard. just absolutely does not work. So yeah, not really sure what to do about that. Okay. So we're gonna need to just dust this whole side. Take those off. I could take those off. That's something I can do now. That's easy. This will help me later. And by choosing to just pick something and do it, something that I know I can do, it's giving my brain a second to catch up and making me feel like I know what I'm doing. Okay. Once this is off, then I could dust this back area. Actually not as bad as I thought. This I don't even want to touch because that doesn't look like the normal things. So I really don't want to mess with it. This does not look super dusty. That's good. And then if I ever... This is my blinker. My light over here. So I forgot to set a timer for my chicken wings. And I've been out here for, I don't know, half an hour or so. Just went in, turned them off. And now the only thing left for me to actually do is sweep out all of the dust and stuff that I just made. And then the last goal for today is to just put some bleach down, some spray bleach, and just let it sit overnight. And then I can do more scrubbing and stuff tomorrow to get ready for painting. Good morning and welcome back to another day in the life of my messy van. I just went through and scrubbed everything. Hands are soapy still. I tried to use more soap and like sort of cleaning solution than water, obviously, because the whole point of this is to eventually prevent the most rust. Prevent as much rust as possible. So after I sort of wipe this out, I'm going to finish wiping walls and stuff like that as well, so that we can really get started on priming, scrubbing and priming the floor and the walls. So my kill mat has these little ridges in it, and so I'm using that. I've been using that to help guide me in counting, because not every piece is 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not every piece is the same, and sometimes it starts on like a half of one, so just making sure that I have the right amount, and that way it's even all the way down this little section I'm about to do on the roof. Maybe 3. And then I would have like another weird skinny section. Where would I put that? Maybe on the Where would I put that little piece? Probably just on the tire somewhere. I'd probably just find a spot for it there, cause I could maybe do it as just like a panel strip on the roof over there, where I was gonna do the air conditioning eventually, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see.